Well, today is Bell Let's Talk Day in support of mental health initiatives, and you can join the conversation in an effort to end the stigma. Live at CP24's Rena here with more. Rena.
Hi, thanks very much for that, Nathan. And one of the places where that stigma is sometimes tough to break and is sometimes hard to work through is the workplace. Dr. Katy Kamkar joins us now. Thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure to have you here once again.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the workplace. Are Canadian workplaces getting the message that a healthy workplace is important? And are employees starting now maybe to feel a bit more comfortable about being able to ask for the help they need when they need it?
I think what's very important for all of us to know is that in Canada, the annual estimated healthcare cost in regards to mental health problems is within $51 billion annually. And that's again because of mental health problems. 35% of it is in regards to work disruptions, and that's because mental health problems are associated with increased absenteeism, reduced productivity, sick leave, short-term and long-term disability. So our mental health affects our work, and our work affects our mental health. So we are all essentially involved. So being involved in a very supportive and healthy, positive workplace environment does help to promote mental health, and especially when people struggle with any mental health issues. After all, 20% of Canadians in a given year do suffer from mental illness or an addiction. So it's very common, it's very frequent. No one is immune to it. So if we suffer from any mental health issues, it's important to be comfortable, to disclose whatever we want to, so that then in turn we are able to get any mental health related accommodations that we need. And this helps in turn to increase productivity, reduce absenteeism, and of course reduce disability claims. So it does also provide a high return on investment. Everyone benefits.
For your employer. Well, let's talk about the fact that you said sort of nurturing a kind of environment that is good for your employees' mental health is very important. So many of us get used to different types of workplaces where, you know, how you treat each other is way less important than getting the work done. And that's in a lot of different places. So how do you get someone from an employer level, from an employee level, from an engagement level to sort of elevate the discussion or elevate the type of behavior to ensure that it's, you know, that it's healthy for everyone involved?
Yes, and you're right. You know, as we know, everything in life is about healthy, positive, supportive relationships, and that's even more so important in the workplace, because aside from home, the work is the primary location of the adult life. So to have a very supportive and positive relationship with the manager, to have an organization that does have some mental health programs or resources are very important. For workplaces where there is understanding, there is a support, there is acceptance, there is no stigma, then we are less afraid to disclose anything that again that we struggle with, and in turn again once we're provided with whatever we need and accommodations, then in turn we are able to do our duties in a much sophisticated and more productive way.
All right, Dr. Katy Kamkar, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much.
So wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you.